What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with all the news after week 3 of the preseason here in our Columbus Aviators franchise and year number 3, where the Aviators picked up their 3rd loss of the preseason, and this one was disheartening. Our run defense could not stop anybody, and luckily it was mostly our backups, but even our starters struggled, and that is going to be a bad sign of things to come if that continues going into the regular season. Now, on the flip side of things, we definitely saw a lot from xxSnEaKyPxx. He really looked good and showed that he wanted that backup quarterback spot right now. He's probably leading the race for it. However, we do have one more game to go. Now, I'm going to have to cut a player here, and that is not something I really want to do. We're going to have to make a tough decision here because I really like all the players on this team at this point in time. But something's got to give, and we need to find out where we want to go in terms of making a move here. And I think right guard's probably the way to go. Looks like Spain is probably the worst player on this list down here. You know, Roberts being a rookie. We have 4 right guards, only 1 left guard, but still 5 overall. I definitely want to move into the season with 4, and getting rid of Spain seems like the best move, and it doesn't look like we're going to take a penalty on that either. So that was the best move that we could do right there. Could probably use another left tackle as well, but I have enough guys that we can make up for it. I really do like everybody on this roster at this point in time. I feel pretty comfortable with everybody that we have, and I'm excited. I'm excited for this season. I'm excited to see how things turn out. We definitely need our defense to step up a little bit more. And that's just something we're going to have to hope happens here in the final week of the preseason, or if nothing else, as we go into the regular season. Once again, we're going to move forward with Russell as the starting quarterback in this preseason game. Marcus Mariota is our starter for the regular season, but I don't want to risk him getting injured. So Russell will get the start, and him and Patrick are both battling to find out who's going to win that starting job. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out. And as well as the wide receiver race. You know, we've seen a lot. Sutton had a big play early on in the preseason. Fitzgerald's looked really good. Morgan's looked really good. We already know what Chris Owusu has to offer. So Kendall Wright's down with an injury. Somebody is going to have to step up here. And it's going to be interesting to see which player can do that. But that is going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button. Wait, no, it's not. I was about to say, I'm forgetting things. We need to go check out the Falcons lineup. So let's go do that really quick. Man, I'm just out of it today that I already forgot that. My goodness. All right, here we go. Atlanta Falcons. Let's see what they have to offer. And the quicker way is probably going to be this way down here. All right, so Matt Ryan going to be the starting quarterback still, only down to an 83 overall. Adrian Patrick, a second-year player from Lambuth, an 80 overall, waiting in the wings for Ryan to retire. Brandon Oliver going to be the running back. Devonta Freeman going to be his backup. And they also have Latavius Murray here. Interesting pickup for them. Bear Pasco going to be the fullback. At wide receiver, Julio Jones, one of the best in the game. Justin Hunter, who left our team, going over and signing with the Falcons. So you know he's going to want to make a statement against us. Cecil Shorts also over there with Aaron Graves and Jamiron Benz, the rookie out of Syracuse, 6'4" there. Vernon Davis, a big free agent pickup here for the Falcons, and Garrett Graham backing him up. At left tackle, Jake Matthews, the young player there, trying to anchor this offensive line. But overall, this offensive line really not looking that good. Asamoah going to be the lone player in the 80s, so hopefully we can get pressure on the quarterback and force them into some mistakes. Jason Jones going to be there. Vic Beasley Jr. at defensive tackle. Phil Taylor and Hageman. Brooks Reed at left outside linebacker. Joe Mays and Shepard at middle linebacker. Justin Durant right outside linebacker. At cornerback, Desmond Trufant with Keenan Lewis, Jalen Collins, Alford, and Arenas here. At free safety, Southward going to take over there, and at strong safety, Ishmael. So not a great team that we're looking at right now. Hopefully we can end the preseason on a high note, picking up a win against this Falcon team. That would be huge. They do still have some weapons to work with, but I think we can exploit them on defense. The main thing that we have to focus on is not allowing their second-year quarterback to go off on our secondary or allow their running backs to run all over the defense like we saw in that last game. That is just unacceptable, and it's something that we cannot afford to have happen again. As you see, we have lost every game so far this preseason, but we haven't lost by more than a touchdown in any of them. So all the games are pretty close. This one's going to be at home, and we definitely need to do everything we can to bring home a victory, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in week 4 in the preseason as we take on the Atlanta Falcons. Later.